Football Power Hour. Mamma mia. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you for being here. My name is Botswana Papi, and I want to welcome you to the Afcon wrap up. Come on. We're going to talk about the tournament that I love, the tournament that I respect, and I want to tell you guys about it because, if um you've been like me, that and seen some of the games and not got to see all the games. Today we're just gonna go on a quick recap of some of the big highlights, some of the big moments that we cannot not talk about, if you get what I mean. But big shout out to you for being here. And I want to just say, I did not know football was such a powerful thing. Football has the ability to unite Africa. Right now, Africa has never been more united. Oh my goodness. The Egyptians are holding hands with the Cameroonians, with the South Africans. It's a beautiful day on the internet right now because there's a shortage of Nigerians. Hey, I don't know if you're like me and have a lot of friends from Nigeria. They have been making noise on the WhatsApp messages, on the what statuses, on the oh my goodness, it's been a noisy week. And guess what? Nigeria,
Get right here, man.
Naija jollof, come on.
Get right here, man.
Why are you running? All that yip talking about I'm good, we're gonna be winning. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. It feels particularly good for me because I was obviously rooting for South Africa. I'm from Botswana. My name is Botswana Papi. So I was rooting for South Africa, and when that didn't happen, I just felt this vendetta to just be like, you know what? If Ivory Coast can do something for me, and guess what? Ivory Coast came through. Shout out to the one and only Sebastian Halle. Oh my goodness, what that clutch finish. Frank Kessie with an amazing header. He headed it down, and there was no way they were going to stop that. Ivory Coast pretty much just there to play and win this game, and Nigeria got what you'd somewhat call a lucky goal because Trustekong, it was more of his individual effort. He was just like the one who wanted to hit that ball the most, and then then Nigeria got that equalizer, but it was that Sebastian Haller touch. But before the touch, obviously, a lot of respect has to go to Starboy and Dingra.
Wow. Early on said, trust the process. My thought was, what's the process?
What's the process with these Manchester United scouts, man? How can we miss out on a talent like Andingra is right now, if I'm not mistaken, he's a Brighton and Hove Albion player. He's right there. He's a Deserby. This boy is a big talent, 22 years of age, and he was obviously the man of the match for me. Like he was giving the Nigerian brother Aina, he was sweating all day. Matter of fact, there's a meme that I want us to check out real quick as soon as I say shout out to you, Yale. Yale says, I guess Afcon is the same for you as the Euros is for us in Europe. Exactly, Yale. Oh, yo, I know. I need a better chair. I need a better setup right now. Right now, I'm out here. There's like, gorilla style settings because also my Wi-Fi is probably gonna be like a little shady. But yes, shout out to you, Munch. Big up butts. Hold that Nigeria. All that Osimhen hype. Where are you, Osimhen FC? Sebastian Haller FC is the one that's supposed to grow. It's really like this boy is a real talent. But Munch, I was just talking about how my Nigerian friends are offline, and it's just one of those things where, like, right now, I am loving it. I'm like, my friend, why are you running? Victor Osimhen, why are you running? Look, man, why are you running? Too crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, you should have seen the hype. And now my Nigerian friends, I guess, will never know if Naija jollof is the best jollof in the world. So anyway, oh man. Anyway, so let's go to let's talk about this. Yo, Kush in the house is loving at Nigeria. Also, shout out to you, Shay. KG, don't go anywhere. Kush says Niger Jollof, throw it in the bin. Niger Jollof is in the bin. Shout out to you, Shay. Yeah, this was for me, Afcon. This Afcon, the goosey soup has gone back. Oh, it's crazy how even the people from Ghana, the people from Egypt, everybody is united. Africa is so united right now, and it is thanks to Ivory Coast. Let's clap hands for Ivory Coast. You know, for real. What a run in the tournament. They won it, you'd say, the hard way, because they had one win and two losses in the group stages, right? Humiliating 4-0 loss to Equatorial Guinea. They qualified to the knockouts as like the fourth best third place team. Like that little loophole we've talked about, that there would be four teams that are in the group stages. It's not only first and second that go through. Some people that some teams that are on third place would go through, and this is how it was a backdoor qualification into round of 16. And guess what? The round of 16 was not easy either. They 86th minute equalizer to force extra time, and then they eliminated the title holders, Senegal, on penalty kicks. If that is not commendable, if that's not resilience, listen further. In the quarterfinals, they played with 10 men from the 43rd minute on. And then a 90th minute equalizer, goal in second minute of extra time extra time to beat Mali. Come on now. And then in the semifinals, 65th minute goal to beat DRC. And then in the final, we all know how it all went down. It started off with Nigeria scoring first, and then Kessie came through with the header, and then Halle was also having just a positive game. He had a bicycle kick that should have went in. That one would have been the best goal of the tournament, hands down, and which is the other thing that I want to talk about on the stream. But before we talk about all that, applause to they did the whole of Africa a favor. Football does unite people. Remember Iceland and the Viking chant? Suddenly everyone wanted to copy them. That is true, Yale. Football is amazing. It has that ability to just say, guys, put everything aside. Put your differences to the side. Let's just have one common thing that we're celebrating together. And this is what I appreciate. I appreciate all 8 of you right now that are just tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Kindly hit the like button. We should be at least 8 likes right now. Anyway, Lutata in the building. Yo, Lutata says, Papi, are you doing the Afcon final watch along right now? I mean, no. We're just talking about the tournament, my brother, and how, yes, Drex won't be happy. KG won't be happy. Omo won't. There's so many people. Matter of fact, Omo yesterday was talking with so much chest. He was like, whoa, Nigeria is winning it. Nigeria is winning it. I was like, come on, Omo. Be careful now. The power of being a host nation. That was a big part of it. But also, as I just gave a little bit of like an in-depth, track of how they got there. It was a test of resilience, a test of sometimes they come back like the Undertaker, Manj. Yeah, the Undertaker team. That is what Ivory Coast is. Anyway, let's look at some of the moments we have to make sure that we talk about. I want to show you some of my favorite moments, and this. Oh Lord! I want to take off the sound. I know we might get a copyright for this. Let's see. Hopefully not. But I want to show you guys this. This is like easily one of my favorite moments in Afcon. Hold on. I'd say this, we can put this in the category of easily meme of the century. This is a goalkeeper's reaction after his player missed a penalty. Yo, 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 yo. He could not believe it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can show you like a video that I hope I won't get a copyright strike for. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. I think this. Okay. We're gonna give it a shot. If not, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Yala, you're gonna love this. You are gonna love this. Look at this. All right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go. His guy missed this penalty right here. His player missed this penalty, and then his reaction is everything. He could not believe it. like he stood still. Man. One more time. Look. Wow, wow, wow. That was easily for me my favorite. That picture. Yo, yeah, listen, speaking of the Undertaker, he was in Qatar and handed the trophy to, yeah, he handed the trophy to Ronaldo. That was really, really weird, you know. I was like, of all the crossovers you can imagine in terms of in the entertainment industry of, you know, like how Undertaker, Ronaldo, same picture. What? That was just like a wild moment for me. Just seeing it, I was just like, who could conceive this or predict something like this happening? Anyway, another moment we have to also just enjoy about from Afcon, guys. This was like when my team Bafana, you know, like when they took out Morocco, and that was an incredible. Check this celebration out. It was just the moment of how iconic it is. They obviously did the Ronaldo celebration, but this was really, really huge. It was huge for South Africa, for Southern Africa. Honestly, that was just like a big iconic moment. Also, the free kick. But we'll talk about that when we're talking about goals. I want to also mention another important important moment that will go down in history. This guy, this guy here. Somebody tell me, what was Uncle doing?
Oh
Uncle is on national TV, and he's trying to talk to somebody who's not even trying to talk like that. Whose uncle is this? It's crazy because he actually came out with a statement and apologized to his wife, and yeah, and also in that lady as well. It was a very interesting sequence of events in this Afcon that we cannot forget. You know, Afcon always brings something that you never thought you you'd see, you know. So another moment, yo, Kush, you're gonna love this one. This one specifically, I think this is for you. Um, so on the first game, right, Senegal versus Cameroon, Onana came all the way to the opposition half to give some free kick advice. Look at this. Look at this. It's obviously somebody who recorded. Look at this. This is Onana coming to tell his his teammate some advice, and he's like, "What?" He rolled his eyes. He's like, "Nah, man, go back to your goal, Andre. What are you doing?" That was crazy. It was crazy to see that. I, you know, like Andre Onana. That's probably why they were like, "Nah, man, you're gonna only gonna get one game, and that's not, you know, that's all. That's all you're gonna get." Another moment, guys, in that Senegal Cote d'Ivoire game, we have to talk about this. We cannot forget this. You cannot forget this. This guy right here. Take a look at this. You definitely know that his girlfriend was watching because he fell and then did the what do you call that? We call that the kung fu wake up, like where where I was growing up. But like, yeah, who gets up like that? Who after falling down and then he's like, he's like, my girl is watching. What? That one I was like, what's the process here? you know? Um let me see another moment that we have to talk about is, oh man, when when Morocco got knocked out by South Africa, the agony and the pain that my man's was feeling right here. Check this out, yo. Check this out. This guy was crying. This is the pain and emotion of Afcon, ladies and gentlemen. This is why this tournament is so special. It's not just, the music. It's not just the atmosphere. It's just the emotion that everybody pours into it. It's incredible. It's incredible to us. R10, shout out to you for being here. Says Onana slander never ceases. No, bro. Which goalkeeper R10 goes to the opposition's half to go and give some free kick advice? And guess what? That free kick didn't even end up into turning into anything positive. You know? Yeah, let's just call that call it a few things and flip up. Like yeah, you wild. Anyway, one more thing we have to obviously give love to. Come on. We know from now on, after watching this Afcon, we know, ladies and gentlemen, R10, we have to take a trip to Cape Verde. Cape Verde has got some amazing women. Beautiful. Come on now. If at all you learned anything from this AFCON, you have to know that Africa has some beautiful women. And of course, over here it was not a great moment for Cape Verde, but man, somebody has to go take a trip somewhere. And there's some iconic moments, pictures that we will also not forget. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking. Hutton says, it. I see you in Cape Verde. And these are some of the pictures of some of our legends over here. We know that Senegal was sent packing, and we know that the Egyptian belly dancer was also sent home quickly. Actually, I think he had a hamstring that he was hoping to recover, and then ended up not playing at all. So Mo Salah and also Samuel Eto'o was one of those guys who was like, come on, I'm the president. And and he probably, I'm curious, I haven't really done my research on like what happened in terms of just like how did the benching of Onana happen, but it's something we can't just leave right there. We have to find out like what exactly happened. How did Samuel Eto'o have something to do with it? While we're at it, we have to give flowers to the South African goalkeeper Ronwen Williams. Also, the Nigerian goalkeeper had a good tournament as well, by the way. But Williams, he pretty much had a real good like tournament that I don't think we've ever seen in top, like in a lot of international competitions. By the way, I was looking at a stat right now that I cannot find, unfortunately, but it's something like he made at least the number of saves he's made. There's no other goalkeeper that has done that in a whether the Euros or whether it's the World Cup. Like the number of, he had like 5 clean sheets in AFCON, but I think he saved 4 penalties or 5, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Let me find the actual stat before I say something that's incorrect. Hold on. Where did I put it? Man. Okay, yeah. 7 games, 5 clean sheets, 6 saves in 2 penalty shootouts. He goes out as like, a record breaker. No other goalkeeper has done this in any international tournament. So he did not get best player, unfortunately. He did not get best player, which is what is surprising. So let's actually talk about the awards real quick, and then from there we will Wait, did we finish all the memes? I wanted to make sure that I should. Oh, we cannot forget my Nigerian brother here. I gotta show you this before we move on to that. Hold on. Look at yo. My man was he was devastated. He was devastated. That and also this coach was, I've never seen this. Somebody's like, he's so like, he was feeling so much heat and they had to cool his skull. They had to cool my man's skull. Look at that. What? Wait, yeah. Afcon can give you some crazy moments, and yeah, for me, I'm gonna miss it. I'm like, when is the next Afcon again? You know. Also, the commentating as well, because like these like um. Yeah, those ones unfortunately I cannot play because I know for sure I'll get into trouble. But anyway, yeah, I want to just say one more picture. Let's see. Um, yeah, it's too much pain for the Nigerians. There's so much agony right now in Nigeria. But anyway, we're gonna wrap up on that one and move on to the awards. Let's look at who got the awards. So, I've got we know I want to obviously first highlight the fact that South Africa got third place, and they did really well. Even though they didn't win, I feel like they deserve that flowers. They deserve that accolade. So they'll do better next time. I know. I have a feeling that the cool thing too about the South African team, I believe 23 out of 26 all the players play in the South African league. So it shows the talent that is out there. The scouts that we have, man, need to do better. I want to see some more scouting in African markets, not just because I'm African, but it's like you're seeing, new talent that's emerging, and we want to be the first to that. And I feel like we're not giving that a lot of attention, or a lot of like the amount of focus that it needs. But anyway, Ivory Coast, they're the main focus right now. They won this tournament in 1992, and then in 2015, and now in 2023. By the way, does anybody know why it was called Afcon 2023 when we're in 2024? And no, Kush, it's not because Africans are usually late. But I'm curious. I'm curious why. Hold on. If you guys like, I was looking this up and being like, okay, why is this the situation? So if you're curious about this, like me, I have a little bit of a clarity on it. So this Afcon tournament was pretty much dated. It was supposed to take place in June, July 2023. But there was the whole thing about like we had a World Cup prior to that, and then also they had to find a time that was like sort of like an in between because the Euros are also coming up. So hold on. Where is the little article? I'm definitely not prepared for this. Yeah, it was something like that. It was like mainly based on the fact that there was like another tournament just recently, and they had to sort of make a decision and say, well, yeah, the Confederation of African Football announced in June 2022 that the tournament would be moved from June and July 2023 to early 2024, but it will still be called the 2023 edition, reflecting its status as a event that happens every 2 years. And the other thing is the finals had been due to take place at the height of a rainy season in Ivory Coast, and it's something that the president of the Confederation of African Football, Patrice Motsepe, the South African brother, he said that he was like, well, it's best to not to play it when we actually have like pitches, like not too much rain, and Ivory Coast is a place that can receive a lot of rainfall. So, the tournament was moved for that reason. So, and this is not the first time, by the way, a tournament is moved. We've seen the Euro 2020 was postponed because of COVID, but it still kept its original name, even though it took place in 2021. And also, um, There's another tournament that was also moved that I can't find right now. But like anyway, it was just like a little something that I was like, I wonder if everybody knows about this. So you learned something new today. If you didn't know, hit the like button for that. So Ivory Coast where Everton -10. If you know, you know. Says Munch. Oh boy. Yala says next Afcon will be moved to the summer to the summer months. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a rescheduling of that. It's not gonna be happening at the same time as right now. So yeah. It, they didn't buy a new calendar, says Munch. Man, do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Euros in the summer. This is true. Norway not good enough to take part. We need a new coach. Yeah, I feel like Norway is like Botswana. We have like 2 or 3 players that are actually good, but then it's like the rest of the players are just horrible. Like or no, not horrible, but like they're not good enough quality to actually like make a team take. Because actually, what's funny, building a team, you require like four or five integral parts, players that you know for sure that when you have them, they can actually do the things that you're trying to do when you're trying to play a certain way. So we just have like one player, one star player, or maybe 2 star players, and that's it. And I feel like that's the same situation with Norway. You have your Odegaards, and then you have your Ole, occasional generational Ole, and then from there, it'll take some time, my friend. It'll take some time. Norway have 7 players that are really good. We got another 5 that will be good in a year. Okay, all right. So you got some in the incubator, but our coach. Yeah. Oh, big up to you, man. But do you a favor and get out of here. Shout out to you, man. Happy Monday. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way, if you just tuned in. Anyway, what was before that wild tangent? I was we wanted to talk about the fact that we talked about Ivory Coast's path to the final. Yeah, we wanted to talk about the awards. William Troost Ekong has been named as the best player at Afcon 2023. Yeah, Troost Ekong, the guy who scored that. He was the captain, and he's he's the captain of the Nigerian national team, and he's like rock pillar center back. And I think like he's the one that kind of that's what you'd expect from a captain. I said it earlier on at the beginning of the stream that, that goal seemed kind of lucky, but it was more Troost Ekong making sure that, he was the first one to that header. And, 30-year-old center back that I feel like obviously, at this time is probably heading towards the dawn of his career. So, he's not somebody that we can be like, okay, maybe Man United should be looking at him, in my opinion. I don't know. But also we have Johnny Evans. So, this guy is a leader. That's what I want to say about him. And he deserves his flowers. I don't know if like best player at Afcon is, I guess it's refreshing that they're looking at a defender. That's first. But it's also probably lack of like, say, Haller was not there, I think, from the beginning, or was not like, particularly like, the best player in the team every time he played. It's a little bit of like, it's a toss-up how they're voting for this. But one thing for sure, they deserve their flowers for giving a defender who's the leader for the team. Now, Ronwen Williams, as I said, has been named the best goalkeeper with 5 clean sheets at Afcon 2023. Shout out to him. And Emilio Nsue has won the Golden Boot with 5 goals. That's Mr. Ekong right there. Let me just show the picture so at least we get familiar with them faces. Shout out to Paco in the building. Look at the man of the competition. Does he deserve it? I feel like they robbed my man's here. They robbed Ronwen Williams. because they were like, oh, he's gonna get the best goalkeeper award. Let's just like, bro, this guy single-handedly, like, of course, him and Mokwena's free kick. For me, Mokwena had the best, like one of the best goals, which will be the thing that we'll wrap up on. By the way, I want to talk about the what do you think were your top three goals for Afcon, Pakwa? I'm curious. The Golden Boot is my man from Equatorial Guinea, as we said, Emilio Nsue, and he had a very, very, very good tournament. Some really spectacular goals. That's one thing about this Afcon. It was like there was very few regular goals. A lot of the goals were just like spectacular. They were so spectacular. I'm curious, Paco, what was your best goal? Anybody that also tuned in to some of the Afcon games, what goal stood out to you? Uh, Yale says the Norwegian coach. If you want a description of him, think Southgate, but three times worse.
Oh my
God! Yale, you know what's crazy about that? Southgate is horrible. And now, wow, 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 wow. You killed me today. Paco says Afcon had too much drama. Oh. Paco, why did you pull up to the stream? You just reminded me there's another meme I cannot forget to show. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, all right, all right. This you have to see. I know you specifically are gonna appreciate this. Where is it? Oh boy, Afcon is just one of the tournaments, like it's so special. So special. Hold on. Where is that? Um oh man, fuck, I don't know where I put that meme. It was so funny. Because it's something that would only happen in Africa, if you get what I mean. Um Oof. Shout out to you know, my lord. Shout out to there was beautiful women in the stands just from different countries. It wasn't just Cape Verde, but whew, Cape Verde has to be. There we go. I found it. Ladies and gentlemen. We go quick divergence to this. This is something that I forgot, but the presence of Paco made me remember this. Look at our African brothers. You ready?
Oh my God!
What? This is what they decided to do. My man was like working, and then they they were fixing the stairs, right? And then they were like, "Now we're gonna leave the wheelbarrow right here." Man, only an Afcon, things you only see. This is what makes Afcon unique. Oh my goodness. Ivory Coast were the better team from halftime, says Mark. I think I think I think Ivory Coast were the better team just most of the game, man. Most of the game. But I get what you mean saying from halftime, because that, they kind of woke up and then started showing there was momentum already. There was also the triangle passing, man. It was just one touch passes. And the ball was the way for me. I just love the way they were making just football very simple for themselves. And then the way, what's his name? Andingra was just coming alive and just giving Ajayi and Aina a hell of a night. A night they'll never forget. That boy, man, he is a talent. And I think his price has already gone up now. His price definitely has to go up. Oh, Paco says Cabo Verde, that tourism economy is going to major affect what we saw in the stands. I hope, guys, if you're just tuning in, you missed the plan. We are gonna be the whole community. We're going to Cape Verde. Yale, you're flying from Norway. We're going to Cape Verde, and we're gonna go see all the talent that was showcased in Afcon, and really see for ourselves if it's true, because my lord, them people are beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Anyway, shout out to Omo in the building, says, I want to talk United, but I will wait. Why? Because maybe we were hoping for Nigeria to win. Omo, oh man, here. Here's my sympathy message for you. I'm sorry. My condolences to the Super Eagles that were turned into Super Pigeons this time around. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. It was just so good to see, because only the only reason why I'm so salty about it is just because of all the Nigerian friends that I have that were talking so much like this cup is ours already. They won the cup before kickoff, and guess what? Now there's tears in Lagos. Look at the Nile River in Lagos. There's tears in Lagos.
Oh my God.
Yo. Oh, it's like Nigeria lose, nothing here matters. That bunch of New England. Oh boy, yo, we saw some great moments. Thank you, Afcon, for that. Anyway, Paco is saying Napoli have consoled their star striker Victor Osimhen after Afcon defeat. That man didn't do enough for the Super Eagles. Really, I mean, that's partially what we were laughing at earlier on with Kush. It was no, that's what we were laughing at. We're saying like there was so much hype on Osimhen, when really the guy that they should be more hype on is Sebastian Heller. He's somebody actually that we should also just appreciate his path, because this guy was battling cancer, what, 2 years ago or something like that, and he had the surgery, had a long time away from football, and he was so instrumental. That final goal that he scored for me is just the thing that, what, there's a striker's instinct, because Andingra can do that all day, try and dribble it. Anyway, that's what a winger is supposed to do at the end of the day, right? But a lot went from, like, a lot depended on the striker being ready and just getting that little nick, the all important touch to redirect that ball and make sure that it's going into the net. That's clutch. It's easy to say whatever. It's just like a quick little touch, whatever. But he was there. He was ready for that moment, and that's all. Killer move. And also, he had a fairly positive game other than that moment as well. So, he was asked, by the way, in 2002, would you prefer to stay at the club in January or play at the Afcon? And Sebastian Haller's response was, this question shows all the lack of respect you have for Africa. Would you ask this question to a European player before a Euro? Of course, I will go and play in the Afcon. In January in 2002, this guy said this. These guys said these words, no cap, no captivity. Look at this in case, the all decisive touch, says Percy. Yes, this man deserves his accolades. Sebastian, to put all of that, Percy says KGT has made it so much better. Yes. Oh man, I'm so happy. Never miss Rob says Ivory Coast cheated. They fired that manager mid-tournament and got a new manager bounce. Is that your excuse? Come on, Omo, do me a favor, please. Get right here. Right? Yes, Paco says survived, because these people in here that have survived in this community that have survived life-threatening events, like you, Paco, like Ronald, people that have, like, other people, this Sebastian Haller story is so inspirational, and so it for me, I'm just happy for the young man, and I feel like he should be making it in his next step, right? Because Dortmund is like a transition place. It's not a place where you're like, you know, I'm gonna chill here. And I just saw this meme again, the meme of Uncle, the meme of Uncle. Oh my lord, this Uncle, he's gonna derail us from a very important story. We're talking about Sebastian Haller's journey, and how it's important to actually shed light on it. And you know he I believe he deserves to be called out by either, like, if Real Madrid does not do the Mbappe thing, they need like a central focal point, not a Joselu. They need somebody that's ready to make a step up, and that's Sebastian Haller. I hope Man United look at him. I sincerely hope, because you can tell the boy is talented, and he's picking up from where he left off. Because he was in sizzling form before he signed with Dortmund. So I hope the best for a brother, and I want to say, Sebastian Haller, keep shining and inspiring us. Clap hands for Sebastian Haller. You know. Yes, respect to Haller, right? Respect to him. R10 says Dortmund has a stopover. Hilarious. No, it is. Let's be honest. Let's be real about it. No disrespect to Dortmund, but we all know that they're a selling club. It's just the transition. It's just the identity that they have. It's just a fair and square identity, guys. Why have you not hit the like button yet? We have what? So you guys, do me a favor, please. It's so simple. It helps the channel. It helps the channel get some visibility. Just take a moment and do it right now. Unless you're Nigerian. Then I understand, but all that Afro beats is bigger than I'm a piano. Sit down, my friends. Sit down, sit down. Percy says Botswana is inspiring me to wear a muscle vest. Yeah. Percy, get the muscle vest out. Let the guns come out. Yale says, I know what those who had cancer treatment did go through. Hey, another cancer survivor in the building. You inspirational, Yale. Yes, thank you for sharing that. Thank you, guys. It's important. It's important to also share some of this, because, like, you never know. People, health is wealth. And sharing also, there's so much power in sharing, that, like, sometimes a little message you might help somebody actually get a little bit of, like, that push that they need. So thank you Yale, for sharing that. Shout out to Stephanie in the house. Stephanie has brought the likes up already to 12. Amazing. Thank you. What is Mark talking about? Poppy, pull up my comment and let's chat. If you want more depth, I have a video on it. What's comment? Africa has. Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment. Let me make sure that we've covered everything that I was trying to make sure that I covered today. Because this is like, basically, we were just sort of doing a wrap up, review of how Afcon went, and it was just a spectacular tournament, ladies and gentlemen. The best picture from Afcon, really, I just want to say, hands down, it was this. I don't care who says what. I know the Cape Verde one was great, but oh my lord, oh my God. There is so much talent in Africa. I just want to just say, this is a place of beautiful people, beautiful culture, and let's clap hands for that. Fair team play award goes to South Africa. We've mentioned that as well. And that's all on the awards. And that's really all on Sebastian Haller's inspirational story. Let me make sure that I got everything else. And that's all of the memes. The memes won't stop. But I think we took the we covered the important ones. And yeah, also I just want to give I said also that Nabili, the Stanley Nabili plays in the South African League as well, if I'm not mistaken. So this was a big showcase for South Africa, you know, and I'm not just pushing that because I'm from the region. So sorry, Paco says oh, that's picture. Afcon showing the beauty of the continent. Yes, we've shown a lot more beauty at the beginning. I just wanna Kush, you silly. Max says Trini Carnival Puppy got talent if you're really scouting, you know what I'm saying? Gorgeous women. Yo, shout out to everybody that is appreciating that. It's just one of those things. I know Luen is gonna be Luen is like, where are the pictures of my mans? Okay, so Luen, I got a picture for you right here. Brace yourself. Naija boy, Naija boy. There you go, Luan. Oh boy, I hope you're not mad at me for that, because like I know you were like, anyway. So that is that. And we also talked about why Afcon was called Afcon 2023 while it's in 2024. And yeah, all right, Mark, if you want to come up, bro, let's talk about your comment. What your comment, Mark said, UEFA has 16. Hold on, let me read some water. What Mark is gonna make us derail onto something. Mark, you got the keys, pull out my G. Oh, UEFA has 16. CONCACAF has 6 and 2 qualifiers. CONMEBOL has 6 and 1 qualifier. Africa has 9 and 1 qualifier. Asia has 8 and 1 qualifier spot, and Oceania has 1 and 1 qualifier spot as well. All right, come and decode this. You talking about the new format? This is gonna extend the stream to a whole hour when we're trying to keep it at, like, let's talk about this really quickly. Oh, Luann came through. She's like, really? All right. I got one for you, Luann, before we decode this code that Mark has just put in front of us. All right. One last meme for Luann. Let's show Luann. This is you'll enjoy this. You'll enjoy this. This is the best one, Luann. This guy, he's posing like he's a model. You might know him. I think you might know him, but man, look at this. Side profile of Andre the model. Something good, please. There it is. Andre is looking good. He's got a good haircut, good fade. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Mark says that was a violation to Luan. All right, let's get Mark in the building and let's talk, bro. Yo.
Big up, bro. Big up. What's good?
Oh man, Afcon was what was good, brother. That's really, the thing that that I was enjoying. How are you? Let's talk about this UEFA thing that you were talking about, bro.
No, I was just thinking to myself as you were recapping the CAF Afcon wrap up. It's pretty relevant to say that since World Cup qualifiers starts in Africa in the next 2 months,
yes,
right, and it's going to affect everyone because with the new expansion, it goes from 32 teams to 48.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I was one of those fans was hoping that Africa, CONCACAF, Asia gets more places, and they doubled the count in a lot of different places. You know what I mean? Africa has 9.
Yes.
Then they opened up this tournament that allows 6 teams, the 6 best losers, to compete, but they opportunity to UEFA. So they got 16 spots. CONCACAF has 6. You know, but CONCACAF was special because they got 2 qualifying spots to the tournament as opposed to everyone else. Africa has 9 qualifying spots. Asia has 8 places and 1 qualifying spot. Oceania has 1 place and 1 qualifying spot. CONMEBOL has 6 and 1 qualifying spot. So, you know, it's going to be a tight one. And I think it's going to be really enjoyable. And I was just mentioning it because it's funny enough, we all, the guys on the channel who stream, we represent on each contingent. So, like, you know, we can probably do watch-alongs for all of it so everyone could get involved and, you know, see the different types of football being played in CONCACAF, in Asia. You know, we got Papi, and Drex. These guys are definitely going to cover, you know, the African qualifiers, you know.
Yes.
I'm probably going to do CONCACAF. So it's going to be really interesting.
Yes. Oh no, you know when the competition comes, you know, as you're saying, bro.
All these guys, I'm there.
For sure. No doubt about that. One other thing is like, so do you know what that also means for like Norway? Because I'm curious, if Norway, I mean, Norway is usually there in the group stages. They sometimes go into the World Cup, they qualify, you know, so it's not a you know, a crazy thing where it's like, you know.
Well, you know, it's tough for those bunch right now because, you know, like they would have had a better opportunity of qualifying if they were doing better in Nations League, because Nations League kind of gives you a better chance to get seeded in the qualification round. But Norway, they got relegated in Nations League twice in the last year, from Nations League Group 1 to 2, and then from 2 to Group 3. So it's kind of tough for them to qualify right now, and it's shocking because, you know, they have the best striker in the world, as most people would say. And then they have Martin Odegaard, they have Norsgaard. You know, I don't know. It's just been tough for them. I'm not sure what's going wrong. I think maybe they need a new coach or something to coach.
No, Yale said, think Southgate, but 3 times worse.
Because, you know, when you look at the talent that they have and you look at some of the players that are around, the ones that we see playing in not only in the Premier League, but in Spain and other places, they should have a really good rounded team that could take them to the World Cup at least, you know? So it's one of those things. It will be interesting though, because there's more spaces up, because before it was 12, I think, in UEFA. So now there's 4 more space spots available for other teams. R10, maybe they should get Oli, because you never know, he might be the guy.
I hear you. Right before, as well, wrapping up the stream, can you tell me your favorite goal from Afcon, bro? I'm curious. Also, in the chat, what is your, like, I know we kind of brushed over it earlier on, but what is your favorite goal? I only asked Joseph, and I think Paco said you know, I can't remember now. It was Ron Williams, I think, or something. No, not Ron Williams. That's the
me. I would have to say it was the goal from Ghana, but that my boy scored. You know how Kudus scored the goal for Ghana.
Oh yeah, Kudus. Yes, from outside the box.
From outside the box, the shot to level the game. I think that was one of the best goals for me of the tournament. Other than that, I would have to give it to Lookman, because I think he scored a brilliant strike in the game that got Nigeria to the finals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Bebe was another good goal, because
Bebe, man says Bebe, that goal had vibranium, bro.
Miles out.
That shot, it was like a Wakanda type of like what, like
for me it was kind of weird. Like, I can't say that any keeper would save that, because we've seen Cristiano Ronaldo do it against the best, in a lot of different games. But at the same time, I didn't even remember that game because I didn't really watch it. I saw the clip, the goal on a highlight reel. So I would have to, I could defer to that being the best goal of the tournament.
Yeah, that was nice. But also Teboho Mokwena's goal for Morocco, for South Africa to knock out Morocco, and that is like, that was clutch.
That was a good goal.
free kick of top quality, and then they did the Ronaldo celebration. That was something else. I want to say also, there was another one, not Bebe's one, but Kamara's versus Gambia. He hit it with his right foot, like nicely struck finesse shot. That goal deserves honorable mention as well. It's like so good. But anyway, that is
Who's your
uh
goalkeeper of the tournament?
bro, it's so easy. Ron Williams, come on, man. Like that's
As the guy from Nigeria.
no from South Africa. The Nigerian guy is Nwabili, but the South
Yeah, but
African goalkeeper.
I think he had a better game, especially when you had the penalty shootout, because he saved
six penalties in the whole tournament. Name me a keeper who's done that before.
Well, I can't tell you in Afcon, but
no, even in Euros, bro.
Gigi Buffon, bro. Gigi Buffon, Iker Casillas has done it as well in a World Cup, in a Euros. Yeah. This guy who used to keep for Portugal did it in the Euros the year they won. What's his name? Rui Patricio.
He's actually he could maybe him. I'll have to fact check that. There was like a
double check it, but I think in the tournament when Portugal won, they faced penalties against I think it was Germany, Spain, and I think 2 other teams, and he saved them. And then they had a penalty shootout, and he saved 2 penalties or something in the shootout. So I think he saved somewhere around 6 or 7 in the tournament.
Man. But anyway, this guy for me, we should, I don't know. We should be looking at him.
Why not? Listen, Onana had a really good game. I have to say, on Sunday he had a great game. You know what I mean? Yesterday, and I would say give it to now.
Save that one. We're gonna do the Man United stream. I know Omo has been wanting to talk. Omo wants to talk about Man United. We'll talk about Man United in a little bit. This one was the Afcon one. Let me say blue card for that one, Mark. No, shout out to Mark for that, guys. You should check out my boy United Marks. Let me get him to plug his channel one more time, bro. Can you just say?
Oh yeah, guys, you could check out the Mark and MUFC fan on YouTube, and you could pull up. There's a video I did on that gives you more explanation on how the new tournament works for the playoff, how the qualifications work, which groups, what team is in what group from Africa straight down to CONMEBOL and CONCACAF to Europe. So if you guys want to check it out, go check it out. Smash a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, which team you support. It would be nice. And don't forget to smash the likes for Poppy. Big up to him.
Thank you, Mark. Guys, I appreciate you all for being here. Yo, let's leave Ole alone. I'm surprised what's gonna happen with him next, because he's supposed to, bro, why is he not looking for a job? I saw the last pictures of him, I think was in India or something like that, and this was like this week. I was like, what is Ole doing in Southeast Asia? But anyway, hopefully he's rejuvenating and recalibrating, Anyway, yes, Manj, I'm surprised Mark didn't say Dallo scored the best goal in Afcon. and almost says, I want to do Man United. Afcon is meh. We're going to talk about Man United. Actually, I just need a little short break, and then from there we'll talk Man United. That game, we have to talk about it. I know Mark was about to get into it, so I had to be like, yo, let's save that one for later. Williams won the goalkeeper of the tournament. He was better. Williams was better. South African powerhouse. Shout out to him. Omo, we will be back. We will be back. The moment Nigeria lost, it's meh. This is why Omo is saying Afcon is meh. He's such a salty loser. Hey, everybody, Nigeria.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
Where is Aussie man? We can't find him. Where is Omo Solo?
Move! Move, man.
Where is KG? Where are you? I don't know. I can't see them right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Yo, if you have not predicted your Chelsea Palace if you've not put them in, you are missing out. You're definitely going to miss out on an opportunity to get at least a point. So never miss. Rob says 3-1. All right. Make sure you put in your predictions. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we play a power predictor game on the channel. Every time there's a Premier League game, we put a little prediction and you compete with other people. If you get the right score, if you get the right prediction, you get 3 points. And if you predict the right outcome, you get a point. So all 15 of you guys, I need you to participate. Superfly says 3-2 Palace. Where you been, Superfly? You are a 007 agent. You've been missing. Shout out to you. I hope all is well. And ladies and gentlemen, I kindly want to remind you again, please, 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 please do not forget to hit the like button. My name is Botswana Papi, and this was the Afcon wrap-up, the Wakanda tournament. Oh, man. Something I also did not mention that deserves respect is the refereeing. Such a good standard of refereeing. My Lord, I hope the world can take a lesson from this. Premier League especially, you got to look at the standard of refereeing there. And also, Jose Mourinho had some really interesting words to say about VAR. He said he says he watches more Afcon than European Cup matches, which was a little bit surprising to hear a European man saying that. And then he also went on to say the use of VAR in Afcon is the perfect way of how VAR should be used. That was like, for me, I was just like, this man speaking some truth again. Speak, Prophet Jose. Anyway, 3 minutes and Chelsea better win this time. Last time it cost me, I had to scrub down my oven and clean my kitchen. Oh man. I hope you do not you do not have to scrub again, Yale. Paco says Afcon showed VAR can work if you want it to work. Yep, Mourinho was spot on. Dom sent me those Jose words. Yes. He was late. He was really spot on with that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I want to tell you I appreciate you too, DJ Superfly, even though you were late, just the same way Afcon happened late. Anyway, we out of here.